Imagine a world with no more suffering, a world filled with new life. How can this be? Where can we possibly begin? We begin with hope. Esperanza.
Hope sleeps without me. Her sweet dreams surround me, but I'm left out.
What really drew me to Esperanza's mission was it was just such a match between my personal goal in life to serve women and children and the work that we do at Esperanza to be able to help people in not only here in the United States, but in Central America, South America, and Africa.
Hope is what we crave, and that will never change. So it stands in flight. I need a drop of grace to carry me today.
She traveled for, I think it was 5 days, three days on a riverboat and 2 solid days of walking to reach us. And so when we saw her that morning and decided to do surgery for her that week, it was the typical response, tears and hugs. And we did do the surgery. She did extremely well, and within 2 days was ready for her journey back home.
At the end of the surgery, he went in, and as he is a very thoughtful and caring doctor, he brought toys. He brought stuffed animals for each of the children, and she refused it. And he went to hand it to her. He's like, "No, I brought it for you. It's for you." And she refused it again. And she said, "Well, I already have one toy." And to me, this was just showing the expectations of those people that we serve. They have nothing, and if they have one toy, they are satisfied. That we can bring not only just these fantastic surgeries, but also some kindness and love for these children. It's just amazing.
One of the largest water projects that we've completed to date is in the community of Las Lomas in Nicaragua. This project benefited 440 families, over 2,000 men, women, and children. They didn't believe it would happen. They've been fighting for clean water for 40 years. The terrain is incredibly mountainous, huge boulders. So a year later, when the water system was complete, I visited the community again and spoke with the elders, and they just, with tears in their eyes, said thank you to Esperanza for all that we've done.
Esperanza works in Bolivia, South America, and one of the great issues in that area is a disease called Chagas. So when they are sleeping at night, these bugs will come out, the Vinchuca bugs, and they will bite who's ever there, which will cause you severe health issues. It will affect your heart and other organs. And so we work extensively to help build new houses and provide protection for these individuals.
To see the change in someone's home that was originally built from found materials that were just laying around to now something that's structurally sound, that's built with local labor, local supplies, is truly amazing.
Through Esperanza's educational initiatives in Bolivia, we teach the communities about the Chagas and how they can prevent it. So in communities where there were 80% infection rates, we have gotten that down to under 3%.
So 4 years ago, she participated in this project, and we gave her the materials to build a chicken coop and 6 laying hens and the education to care for chickens and market and sell her eggs. Many of the families that we're working with in the developing world are living on $2 or less a day. Digna has been able to grow her chicken business. She diversified where she's raising pigs, and she partnered with another woman in her village to start a bakery. And she's trained her daughter to run her various enterprises, and she's now volunteering, going community to community, house to house, trying to convince other people to send their children to go to kindergarten rather than work on the coffee plantations. That's a tremendous success to me. We're so proud of her. Our initial investment in Digna's business was $60.
Here in Phoenix, there was one child in particular that was at one of our physical education programs, and he just really talked about how after the 2 weeks that he had been there, he felt a little bit better. He was seeing improvements, and he was having fun with his friends.
So we establish long-term relationships in the communities we serve. We're teaching the people to do the work themselves, which is a much more sustainable model. We build a brighter future, and we do that with them together, so it'll last a lifetime.
We found that Esperanza is very efficient with the dollars that they receive. Depending on the surgical mission and the specialty that you're in, up to 30 or 40 surgeries could be performed per week in the $6,000 or $7,000 neighborhood for a week of surgical procedures. It's just mind-boggling.
I am really excited about working with Esperanza, and over the past several years, that's the only organization that I donate my time to. And I think that's because Esperanza really does it right.
I expect to pass through this world but once. And any good that I can do or any kindness that I can show to any fellow creature, let me do it now. Let me not deter or neglect it, for I shall not pass this way again.
We love the work that we do, transforming lives forever, but we couldn't do this without you.
And with 90 cents of every dollar going directly to help the poor, it's easy to see why more and more people are supporting the work of Esperanza today. Join the movement for hope. Visit wetransformlives.org.
It's written on my soul, hope's what we crave. Hope's what we crave. Hope's what